Now that it's flowering, it stays in flower the whole entire year instead of it just dying back like most of them. Like this one's already pretty much came and gone. And then we have that one there, which is going to actually last all through the season. Yeah, that's my wife's father, Doug, who's just here. He does the sunflower maze, and I do the pretty much the flower garden. I mean, flower gardens are over there. That's going to be Heather's bouquet garden. That's right there. And she does. She's going to do cut bouquets for people, stuff like that. This is our potatoes. We just hilled them all up this morning. I ran through with a hoe, pulled all the weeds up off of them, and then reburied the plant. It's the second time we've had to do it. So we go through and literally take and pull all the soil from the sides and all the weeds and take them all out, and then just keep back burying that plant as it's growing up through. So all the potatoes will be in that mound itself instead of actually in the, just kind of in the ground. So that's a lot easier and it has a bigger space for them to grow. Garlic patch. We got 2, 3, 4, 5 50-foot rows. So that will produce quite a few heads of garlic when it's all said and done. These are onions. We got 2 different kinds of onions. We have the Elijah Craigs, which are a little bit bigger. They're a big, huge onion. And then we have the Walla Wallas that are a smaller variety, but they're a really good sweet onion. So we got 3 50-foot rows of those. Got peas, built a little fence so I could put peas could climb up. They're starting to come up now, as you can see. A little sporadic, but they're there. Got beets. Those are growing real good. I got 2 nice rows of beets coming in. This will be carrots. Got carrots here and carrots here. Those are just starting. I just put the seeds in, so they haven't quite popped up yet. Got cabbage and Brussels sprouts in this line. This will be beans. Beans here, beans there. And then I have Swiss chard and spinach in this line. More potatoes. Another 4 rows of potatoes. These are a different kind. The other ones are an early red potato, and this is like a russet potato, so it's going to be a little bit later of a pick than the other ones. I haven't hilled these ones yet. Yeah, the other ones are all hilled up. These ones haven't been hilled yet. That's one of my next missions. I got to bury the plant back over again, wait for it to grow back up through, and then I'll rebury again once it starts getting taller and taller, and then it'll be a constant potato hill, just kind of hilling it. Is what you're trying to accomplish by the end of it, is just make the potatoes grow in the hill that you produced. And that's a lot of work. You gotta take a hoe and run a hoe along and keep back burying the plant as it grows up through.
And are all these hoses
They're soaker hoses.
They're okay, so they have holes in them?
Yep, they're all like little pinholes all through the hose. So it slowly feeds in, and I hook the hose up, and then it goes right down the line, and it'll slowly just water each one of them. And you want to water down about 4 inches in each plant, so that way the roots have a nice, big, long, deep root system. Because if you just water an inch in, you only get an inch of roots. So you want to actually water till you see 4 inches of actual wet soil all the way down through, and then you know you're complete with your watering, because otherwise you're going to get roots that aren't going to be very strong, very deep. So when you water, you're going to water 2 hours. I do 2 hours on each row, so that way I know that I'm getting 4 inches of wetness all the way down each one.
How often do you water them?
Well, rain depending. So like now it's been raining for 5 days, so I haven't had to water them, but I just watered when it was 90 degrees out and it was dry. I go through pretty much once a week in water, depending on the weather. That looks pretty sad. That plant at the end looks kind of sad, but the rest of them look nice and happy in there. That covers from the bugs getting in there. It stops the wind from getting to them.
How many cucumbers will you get off each plant?
I pick about 250 cucumbers every 24 hours. Maybe 300. So now I got more cucumbers than I've ever had. So we're looking at probably 300 cucumbers every 24 hours. That's pretty much what we pick. I come up with a wagon, pick them every single day, and you can't miss a day or they get too big and then nobody wants them. So it's a never-ending battle with the cucumbers. You gotta kind of keep on them, or they're get big and undesirable. So they're good. They're a good money maker. Cucumbers are definitely a big deal. Over here we got summer squash and zucchini. Got a lot going on. Looking kind of sad, but that'll come out of it. There's a bunch of new growth on there. That's a summer squash. We're gonna have quite a few of those. See, I make hoops, metal hoops, and I put them up over every foot, and then I cover it with this stuff and back bury it and try to pin it with whatever I can find, old posts or cinder blocks or whatever. Old metal poles, whatever I can find to pin it down is what I'm using.
Looks good.
Any kind of wind, it will take it, suck this stuff right off, and it'll be gone. So you have to really pin it down well, or it's gonna just be not worth your time.